to the beat. What's going on, Wipe RX? How you doing? Happy Monday. Doing all good, doing all good. Excited for this week. It's going to be interesting. Yo, some volatile dude. I am good. I'm good. Enjoyed my weekend. Was a nice bit of time off. How about you? Up and early today, hey? Getting hated on by by a resident Smints. All right, let's get into it. All right, welcome everybody to Monday. I hope you guys had an awesome weekend. I hope you did lots of stuff. All right, let me just transition here. Yes, perfect. All right, welcome everyone. Before we start off, a couple of disclaimers. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I'm just a trader trading my own shit. For all the tools I'll be using on stream, they can be found on the bapigindicator.com website. These guys make the best red pills to get you away from those math denying fools. If you've been scammed by people selling you TA courses, go check them out. Learn some probability, learn some math, learn some new concepts, and have a better chance of making a profit. Lil Chubb, what's up? Nick, what's up? Did you get unbanned from Twitch? All right. Come join us in Discord. There's a link in the description of the stream, and there's a referral link for the tools as well. Also, come follow me on Twitter. Come hang out. Powerful shit trader, yes. All right, let's take a look at the markets. How much time do we have? We have 13 minutes. All right. How did the world do? Did everybody get screwed on their imaginary support lines? Let's take a look. Australia taking a little bit of a dip down for Monday morning. Volatility still expanding over a longer period of time on the weekly as well. Yes, from a very low place. SSR now moving up. Looks like it's right on the weekly due as well. Let's see, anything else that has changed over? No, not much. SSR is moving up, entropy is moving down, and XCM is now printing reds. If this continues, certainly not a good look. Expect higher volatility in the future. In general, 2022 seems to be set up for a pretty damn volatile year. The weekly volatility in currencies is low. It's low in stocks as well. Most of the indices, we've seen, you know, Turkey blow up already. We've seen some stuff in China. Not a good look at all. All right, let's take a look at Germany. Wow, Germany with a big step down, expanding that volatility, and entropy moving down. XCM printing reds. SSR moving up from a very low place. I would expect, is this closed? Has this closed yet? If this closes like this in 7 hours, I would expect tomorrow to be very similar to today, as your SSR is now moving up. Not a good look. That could take us to fresh lows on this move down. Let's take a look at the weekly. Yes, and weekly volatility is very low, likely to be higher in the future. Damn, not a good look. Not a good look at all. Oh, we've seen Russia take a dump as well. Yeah, entropy still moving down in Russia, taking another bit of a step down. XCM printing reds below the due, expecting the big moves to come to the downside. For what it's worth, volatility is very high here on the daily, but I believe it is low on the weekly. Yeah, it's decently low. It's right in the middle on the weekly. So certainly could cool off here. Let's see if HVZ can give us a little bit more context. HVZ is on its way down, right on the midline though. Right on the midline. Not much context there. Anything else we can notice? No, not much. Not much. We would be expecting the big moves to continue to come to the downside. Is that the same on the weekly? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Big, massive moves incoming. Exactly. Exactly. I mean, I'd hate to make fun of it, but it's kind of true. I think we're staring at big, massive moves on a weekly scale. That's pretty scary. MOEX entropy moving down on the weekly as well. XCM printing reds, yes. Volatility very high, very similar to the RTSI. Makes sense though. SSR moving up and entropy moving down. Not a good look at all. You did get a couple of occurrences off of the 1% cone. Breaking that cone and closing below it would be like getting 6.64 heads in a row. Certainly can happen. It's just unlikely. You like my title? You like my title, some volatile dude? I'm literally okay. This is my strategy. I've had some issues creating the titles because I'm like sitting here trying to think of something clever, something that'll, like, I don't know, attract people and also just not be idiotic. And I have a new strategy. I look at what Tone Vase posts in his titles and then I just make fun of it, and it makes for good titles. That's literally my strategy from here on out. Pre-simp stream. Alright, let's take a look at UK 100. Wow, UK 100 taking a bit of a dip down off of the second expected move here. Is this market open? Yes, it is. Got 7 more hours to go. Volatility expanding, SSR moving up. Hasn't broken the MA quite yet, but nevertheless on its way up. Let's see the weekly. Weekly still looks okay. I mean, it is Monday. We do have quite a lot on this week to go, and we do have to wait for it to close. But nevertheless, higher volatility is expected here as well. I don't know whether a lot of this stuff has to do with the new, what is it, the Omicron whatever narrative, but doesn't really matter too much because we've been expecting volatility for quite a while. We've been harping on it for a very long time. Looks like we're getting the start of that now. And likely to persist for a very long time as the HVP reading is very low on the weekly. Let's take a look at China. China also likely higher volatility on the daily. Weekly not making it easy here. Weekly not making it easy. SSR moving up on this move down, doesn't have too much room, unlikely to persist for very long in this fashion. What else can we observe here? Mom negative. Yeah, not a good look. Not a good look if we close like this. The XCM will start printing reds as well. HSI taking it. Holy shit. HSI taking another step down. Entropy moving lower. Volatility expanding. SSR moving up. Mom is negative. Wow. Not a good look. Not a good look across all markets, looks like. Like UK is doing okay. UK is okay for the time being. Australia is kind of fighting with it, but yeah, not a good look. All right, let's take a look at Japan. Japan having very high volatility here. We were market UK sideways only. Yeah, okay, well, it's better than down. It's better than down. We were marking out a trade out here on selling some options, selling some puts and calls within a range off of this high HVP read. That would still be active for another 17 days. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but I just wanted to showcase a trade that I personally would take in an environment like this. That kind of makes sense to me. This was structured with the cone. Let's see the weekly. Yeah, weekly volatility is still rising. The daily is quite high though. The daily volatility is quite high here. I'm expecting lower volatility in the near future, as you are now at 100 read. Wow. Wow. SSR moving up, not a good look as you had a pretty decent down day. 7 more hours to go on this one as well. And you now have entropy moving down as well. We would be expecting the big moves to come to the downside. If the SSR closes like this, I would expect the next couple of returns to be self-similar to each other. So likely you take a step down here. This strike is actually within the probability range as well. Keep an eye on that. Nikkei taking a dump, expanding HVP, entropy moving lower, SSR moving up, holy shit, and Mom moving down. All right, could we be set up for a pretty nasty Monday today? 5 minutes to the open. 5 minutes to the open. We could be set up for a pretty nasty Monday here. All right. On the weekly as well, we see the XCM printing reds, should be expecting big moves to the downside. The HVP actually taking a step down on the weekly. HVP taking a step down on the weekly. Of course, this week isn't closed. We do have to wait for it to close. Mom is negative. We confirm that with the XCM. Not a good look. Certainly not a good look. I'm in the north of Korea. That if you're in the north of Korea, I bet you're trading like fucking corn. if you have corn in North Korea, you're a millionaire. Good luck out there, my friend. All right, let's take a look at I make ketamine. Dude, I heard this. Okay, I don't know if this is true. Maybe one of you guys can confirm or deny. I heard there's like a decently big drug problem in North Korea. Like people just make shit from like chemicals that they have laying around. This shit would be crazy. Why not make food first? What's up, Unc Pow Pow? How you doing? Welcome to Monday. They make drugs there, yes, okay. Okay, that's fucking crazy. That's fucking crazy. All right, let's get to the US stuff. We got 3 minutes till the open. All right, Dow Jones taking a step down pre-open. Not a good look, but looking actually okay so far from the XCM perspective. Still printing greens. We do have to wait for this day to close. Volatility still expanding as we've been expecting since November 16th. Since November 16th, we are now expanding that HVP. SSR has a chance to move up today. We have to wait and see for the close. Mom is negative, however. Mom is negative, and you are... Did you hit your second expected move? You're very close to your second expected move. If things get crazy today, we could close... I shouldn't say that. We have very low likelihood of closing below 34,898. And how low of a likelihood? We have 1% chance of closing below there today. Holding SQQQ and VXX. Crazy. Look at you go. S&P 500 looking worse than the Dow Jones. XCM is printing reds. Has been for 1 day, for the Friday close. Entropy moving down. HVP getting a pretty high read at 82. Certainly could go higher. And the SSR is moving up with Mom going red. Not a good look. This is this is what happens when you trade your support resistance lines and you find out that price is random. It just fucks you both ways. Welcome to volatility. All right, we've been expecting volatility for quite a while. If you structure a volatility trade on 24th of November, you're probably doing pretty damn well. My assumption here, I haven't checked, my assumption is that IV is expanded as well. Somebody should double check that though, if they're actually trading options. All right, let's take a look at the weekly. What can we expect for the week? What is likely? So we have hit the first expected move for the weekly. If things get crazy, keep in mind that the volatility reading is still quite low here on the weekly. But if things get crazy, we could see... Actually, I could just read this off. We could see 44.10 for SPY. If things get really crazy, we could see 42.91. Those are your second and third expected moves. To the upside, the first expected move is at 47.16. The second one's at 48.30. And the third one is at 49.35. Welcome to the Monday Open. Keep in mind this will take some time to expand as well. All right, down open for SPY on the second expected move here. Nasdaq looking worse than SPY is, as we have an even lower entropy reading here. XCM's printing reds. We should be expecting the big moves to come to the downside. HVP expanding with a decent amount of room to go. It's at a 69 read. Yes, 69,420. All right, let's go. Past the first expected move, pretty damn close to the second expected move. Close like this, keep an eye on the SSR as we get a move up in that as well, suggesting that returns will be self-similar. Not nice. So let's take a look at the weekly. Weekly SSR now moving up. We were suggesting last week, hey, keep an eye on this, as the SSR is at a very low read outside of the band. It's likely to start something new next week or the week after. Looks like we're getting that this week. Certainly not a good look on down returns. Entropy decreasing, QCV increasing, EPWMA red, vol increasing. Yikes, exactly. At this point, we are expecting, at least on the daily, I'm expecting the big moves to come to the downside here as volatility expands. Not a good look. Let's actually take a look at VIX. VIX having a massive up open, up 18%, with the entropy moving down and SSR moving up. On the weekly VIX, weekly volatility of VIX, weekly HVP of VIX is also expanding. This could persist for a while. SSR moving up as well on this move up. Shout out to the Canadian government teaching people to use glory holes during a pandemic. Yeah, dude. Did you see that? Dude, this was at the start of the pandemic. This is like when they first started. Oh god, what was her name? Tammy Pham. The head doctor lady was like, yeah, so you know, if you're having sex, you should probably use glory holes because it'll avoid it'll avoid like saliva exchange. Oh, for science. What the things we do for science. Oh my god. I've seen on other streams people send the Discord command and an invite link comes up. Yeah, we have to get the bot set up. Very true. Very true. Good point. Good point. We will get right on that. All right, let's go into cryptos. Let's see what's going on with Bitcoin. Tone Vase's critical support line is now broken, which I think means it becomes resistant. Sorry. All right. All right. Let me just get my head straight here. HVP taking a little bit of a step down here. Although the HVZ reading is very low, we should expect higher volatility in the future. On the weekly, we had a weekly close yesterday. It took a step down. What was the read on this actually? It was a 26. It is now higher. It was a 26 even. Yeah, it is now higher. SSR is moving up. We are expecting the big moves to come to the downside. What can we expect? What can we expect for the week? Well, the first expected move is at 43,000 even. The second one is at 37,328, and the third one, if things get crazy, is at 32,821. To the upside, the first expected move is at 52,252. Next one is at 50. Where is it? Sorry, the Duke keeps the Duke is the same color. I should change it. The second one is at 60,352, and the third one is at 68,692. So no all-time high, I don't think, this week. Where's the all-time high? At 69,000 even. Wow. All-time high this week, less than 1% likelihood. Less than 1% likelihood. With the SSR moving up here, certainly not a good look. Certainly not a good look. Let's take a look at the daily. Daily approaching the first down expected move. Entropy moving higher, actually. This market is becoming more efficient. It is becoming less, or excuse me, it's becoming more random. It is becoming more random, which I guess gives us a bit of a chance for an upside as well. Let's take a look at what the probabilities are saying. I believe we were marking out a range between 52 and 40 something. Let me just double check that. Let me check and see what the range was. 45,700 and 52,400. Let's take a look at that. Of course, the 45,700 will likely have a higher probability, as we are on it literally now. Literally now. So you're telling us there's a chance? Yes, I am telling you there is a chance. There is a less than 1% chance of an all-time high this week. All right, so below 45.7 we still see, is this over the next 30 days? Let me see. Yeah, over the next 30 days you have a 44% chance of closing below there, 24% chance of closing within the range, and 31% chance of closing above the range. So do keep that in mind as you are taking bets. The most likelihood is assigned to a close below 45,700. Which we're at now. So let's see if we can close there today. That will certainly set that in stone. Powerful probabilities. Let's see where those were. when I posted this on December the 16th. So I was making this post here. The above target probability on December 16th. Where is it? 12, 13, 16. Yes, over here. The above target was at 44.47. Inside the range was at 23.99, and below the range was at 31.54. 31, let's just say. 31, 32%. We actually did see those flip over last week on last stream. Let's take a look here. Can I do replay? Yes. Yeah, we saw them flip over a day after at 42%. Wow, crazy probabilities. All right, how is anything else of note here? Mom taking a step down with R squared expanding, going negative. XCM going negative. Likely higher volatility in the future. Not a good look. Not a good look for an all-time high this week. Ethereum is also getting more random here. The market is becoming more efficient, less tradable. SSR is moving up here on this move down. Let's see how this closes. How is the weekly doing? The weekly in a very similar stance. The HVP reading is very low on the weekly, and the SSR is moving up on this move down. What can we expect for this week to the downside? 3,500 for Ethereum, 29.10, and 24.64 if things get crazy this week. Wow. Those are pretty intense targets. Could be down 33% this week. That's within the range of possibilities. Insane. Certainly, let's hope not. Let's hope not. All right. How is what else do we want to look at? Let's take a look at rates quickly. Mostly no change in rates. 20s and 30s still inverted. Taking a little bit of a step down here. 5, 10s, and the 2 years as well. Nothing much has changed. How is Dixie doing? Oh, no. Dixie volatility picking up once again. Entropy is moving lower once again. SSR is likely to start something new as well. Keep an eye on this. Depends on where we close today. Yeah, depends on where we close today. This market is still open, 9 hours to go. Pay attention to this, because tomorrow, day after, we are likely to start something new, get a little bit of a move in either direction. Yeah, this is gonna be a tradable thing, tradable event. Let's take a look, see at US dollar, Canadian dollar. Taking another step up. HVP still expanding. SSR moving up as well, and entropy is moving down. SSR moving up on the weekly as well. All right, anything you guys want to take a look at today? I kind of wanted to go through some of the market chameleon stuff. I wanted to see what has a low IV rank, maybe spot some nice occurrences if we're expecting higher volatility across markets here. Probably a decent time to buy some premium. There's probably some trades on the table. How's Meta doing? Facebook's not looking too hot either. I guess it's Meta now. HEP on the weekly is expanding for Meta, expecting the big moves to come to the downside as well. On the daily, entropy is going lower. MOM has gone negative, R squared expanding, and the SSR is moving up. Not a good look. Let's take a look, see. Oh, how did these do? AMC and GME. We were looking at them maybe 2-3 weeks ago. They had a very low IV rank and they were very low HVP read, which lines up for some volatility. And actually, options were cheaply priced. This would have been a good volatility play. HVP still expanding, likely got some more juice on this. It's at a 51 read. SSR moving up. MOM has gone positive. XCM printing greens. Although the weekly HVP is very high and going lower. All right, let's take a look at Market Chameleon. Let's see if anything's cheap out there. Victoria's Secret. Oh, this is too fresh. How many days? 152 days. Rocket Lab USA. I don't know why I find that's such a engineer name. Rocket Lab USA. This is also pretty fresh. Oh, is Smintz in here? Yo, if Smintz is in here, I found a new car company for him. This is this is gonna be this is gonna be the next Tesla. Oh no. Of course he's not. It has the streamable. Yeah, he's got the stream avoiding tag. All right, that's all right. Let's take a look at Nokia. There's probably a decent options play on Nokia. HVP reads are pretty low. One check AVAX in time when you shout it out. I asked, does anybody want to look at anything? You said nothing. We'll take a look at it in just 1 second. Nokia probably has a decent play here. SSR moving up, MOM moving down. Doesn't matter too much if you want to bet volatility. That's kind of the advantage of it, is to just buy premium in either direction. You can obviously manage it a little bit more by reducing your what is it? It's not potential of profit. It's by basically going short options outside of some range, outside of some probability range, to try and reduce the cost on that, try and reduce the theta on that. Apologies, I'm losing words a little bit here. AVAX and Luna maybe perfect. We'll take a look at it, and BNB as well. Perfect. There's probably an options play here though. All right, I'm gonna keep this one in the back of my mind here. Let's take a look at some of the cryptos. Let's take a look at AVAX, Luna, Time. Time was requested first. Let's do that. Is there a non-ridiculous ticker for Time yet? All right, Time. Finally, we got finally in. Coach gets an update. Looks like some sort of mean reversion. Mom has gone positive for what it's worth. XCM is still printing reds here. Certainly not a good look. I believe we were suggesting out here that, hey, you are outside of the band on self similarity of return, so unlikely to persist in this fashion. We are seeing that now. We're seeing some sort of mean reverting move. Keep in mind that I'm not talking about the mean in price. I'm talking about the mean in returns. Oh, also, great free tool is the moments indicator. If you want to get a little bit more context into returns, would recommend. There's it'll give you a better idea of what returns are doing. Yeah, this one is pretty fresh. Not much we can say about it on the daily perspective, just the SSR there. On the lower time frames, on the 1 hour, you are getting into unlikely land here. You are on the 5% cone. Certainly could go higher to the 1% cone. It is just unlikely. Nothing special about these two numbers. They're arbitrary, just giving you the odds. You can get 4.32 heads in a row or 6.64 heads in a row. It's just unlikely. It has gone positive on the XCM, and the mom is printing greens, although low R squared there, bad fit. Likely higher volatility in the near future here. Moments describe the shape of the distribution. Yes. Not only that though, because like with the Bollinger Bands, you know, you can see what an extreme return is. You know, like there's good bets to be had on that as well. There's good bets to be had on that. All right, let's take a look at AVAX. AVAX taken. Oh no, this is on 1 hour, excuse me. AVAX USD on the daily is still looking okay. The XCM is printing greens. I don't have an entropy read. It is quite recent. Obviously, we could go to a lower time frame, or we could sample less candles, but it's going to give you less results. I personally don't like to do that. I would rather go to a lower time frame, like the 1 hour. On the 1 hour, we should be expecting more volatility, with the SSR being very low, likely to start something new in the near future. Keep an eye on that. On the daily, it's just too recent. We do have to rely on the DEW and the XCM. As long as this persists, I would expect the big moves to come to the upside. Check Binance. All right, let's take a look at Binance. Yeah, very, very similar here. Volatility is picking up, likely to continue. Yeah, on the lower time frames, it's very low as well. You do have You do have some potential for volatility here. As long as the XCM prints greens, I am looking for the big moves to come to the upside. Be careful with the SSR moving up here on the move down. Let's take a look at BNB, or actually let's do a shorter time frame maybe. The 1 hour is gonna this is gonna fucking hit you with some volatility pretty soon. pretty soon. Look for the HVZ to give you a little bit more context than that. The SSR moving up, this would suggest more downside actually, at least on the shorter time frame. When golden cross. Oh no. Finally to cash the stream. Good to see you. Keep it going. Thanks, man. Welcome. Yeah, welcome back. Happy to have you here. All right. Let's take a look at BNB. Let's take a look at BNB. On BNB, entropy is moving lower. HVP very low on daily, likely higher in the future. HVZ is on the bottom band here, likely to give a higher reading very soon. Looks like maybe even today. With the SSR moving up, I'm expecting more downside here as long as that persists. Let's take a look at the probabilities on this. Probably everybody and their mother has God, this is the problem with the TA world, is that the shit that they sell you on, the like stop losses and the risk management, it's like, okay, everybody all at once set your stop loss right here. Okay, and then there'll be less and less people probably setting their stop losses here without any, you know, sensibility to bet on conditions and then stopping out if conditions change or if there's something contrary to that. You know, they set it in price. Like, okay, good luck with that. I wonder where you're all hiding. Except Leah and her mother. Is this Leah the Bitcoin ETF girl, the hyperwave girl? Yeah, okay. All right. The hot tub Leah, okay. I don't know a hot tub Leah. Or maybe I do know a hot tub Leah. I don't fucking care. All right. Let's take a look at probabilities. Let's see the context between 455 and 674. Oh, we rated her. Oh, maybe she's a follower. Maybe she's a follower. All right. Chances of us closing below 455 is at 24%. Within the range at 39%, having the most probability over the next 30 days, and above the range at 36%. So the chances are still to the upside here or within the range, although unlikely things do happen. 24% certainly nothing to snicker at. The way these momentum, the mom is sitting, the SSR moving up, and the entropy going lower while printing reds on the XCM, I would certainly be expecting more downside in the immediate future. She had her mom in the hot tub during one stream, and her mom was just sitting on the jets the whole time. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Whack ass tunes. Yeah, true. My bad. Let me see. Man, it's like honestly between elevator music and this. Here you go. Here are some tunes for Chili Willy. All right, perfect. We're good. All right. How are we doing for time? It is half an hour into the open. Let's see if anything crazy has happened. Yeah, pretty bad day off the second expected move here for the S&P 500. Let's take a look at crypto top 100. Wow. Powerful YFI. Holy. Nice HVP expansion here. XCM printing greens. Yes, this was unlikely to persist. SSR reading way outside of the band. Wow. For what it's worth, the SSR has started to move up again here on this move up. Nice. You are at the third expected. Are you? You're between the third and the second expected move. Very unlikely we close the day here. Very unlikely. I certainly wouldn't be taking longs here, but nice. Well done if you played this volatility expansion. Well done. You got to run both ways. Holy. Let's maybe go by percent change. What else is interesting here on the top 100? Nothing quite as intense as YFI. Ravane, whatever this is, had a move outside of the third expected move. Now coming back within the range. Powerful expected moves. Yeah, everything else kind of in the middle there. What lost the most? Shit. Yeah, whack is definitely not good. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Let's the screamo music is what I imagine Canadian metal sounds. Probably. I wish. Okay, I'm gonna seriously consider not streaming on YouTube. We haven't grown it as much, and if we just streamed on Twitch, I think we could get away with actually good music. At least on the live stuff. I know they'll mute all our shit on the replays, but at least on the live stuff. I don't understand why I can't just pay somebody something. And I'm gonna look more into this. I really sorry for the assumptions. Yes. There you go. Let's take a look at some of the market favorites. Let's take a look at Tesla. Tesla taking another small step down, 2% down today. SSR likely to give you something new, and Entropy is now on its way down. Will you still upload to YouTube? Okay, so this is something that I've been pondering over. Like, how much is good music worth to a stream? Is it worth? Because YouTube has way more users than Twitch does. It's way easier. Well, maybe I shouldn't say it's way easier. You have a higher likelihood of making a bigger stream on YouTube, and even bigger still on Facebook, just because of the amount of users. Like there is something to it. Twitch is almost it's very kind of niche. I really like their platform. I really like the rating thing. I really like the spoken alerts and shit. Smurf, por favor. Yeah, we can take a look at Smurf. What's up, dog man? Yo, are you doing a stream tonight or what? Twitch is very concentrated on gamers. Wow, cone on tokens.com, the cone is very skewed to the downside here. SSR likely to start something new. I'm going to discount the due here. I don't think this has been around long enough. Yeah, it's got some weird data in it too. Likely higher HVP. Likely something new on the SSR. While the mom is going negative here, I would expect that to continue for the time being. Let's take a look at maybe on a shorter time frame. Let's take a look at the 1 hour. One hour entropy moving lower. SSR is giving you something new here, very low outside of the band. Has this close, 42 minutes till the close. Let's see where this closes. Yeah, let's see where this closes, what kind of return this provides, because likely this return will be followed up by a similar return as long as this this persists. Yeah, see, I don't even know if that's their like it's not even gamers anymore. It's just hot tub girls. It's oh god, I'm so gonna get banned for this shit. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's a way for girls to market their OnlyFans. Like it's a very powerful platform for that, and it's funny because I would assume most of their users are of pretty low age, you know. For it's a one button click from the games to the girls. When hot tub, when you pay me $1 million trillion kajillion dollars, that's when. You don't deserve my body. All right. Bilbo might start lurking if you do squats. That guy can go back to the trailer he came from. I saw a post that he made. He was like, yeah, like, you know, my $100,000 trailer and like my that gets driven around by my $150,000 truck, and it's like, that's not the brag that you think it is. Oh my god. All right, Sunshine Biopharma, Weebos, welcome. Powerful day up 22% for today. SSR moving up from a low point. Is it daily? Yes, it is. Let me take off the due here for 1 second. Entropy is starting to go lower. We had some occurrences with it starting to go lower, but not quite making it for a big down like we've seen. Where was it? Over here. This was a powerful trade. Low volatility, entropy moving down the whole way through. Wow. SSR starting to move up. Wow. Likely higher volatility in the future. As long as mom is positive here, SSR is moving up. I would expect the next returns to be very similar. You have very low chance of closing above 0.0596 today. Even crazier still if we get to 0.06, but that's a juicer. Wow. We could also take a look at probabilities on something like this. See the weekly. Weekly volatility is very low. Be careful there. ICOA, let's take a look. Yeah, Weebos comes up with the craziest shit. Weekly HVP expanding. Likely higher volatility on the daily. Entropy moving lower. SSR moving up on a positive return. Yeah, likely as long as this persists, the big moves will come to the upside. Nice finds. Very cheap too. This is OTC, so do with that what you will, but damn, nice. Check out COP on September 15th. All right, thank you. Thank you. Let's go back to the daily. Oh, then I can just alt it. September 15th. Yeah, that's a very good example of a tradable event. Low volatility starting to pick up here. That was, I think, your first higher read after zeros. Yes. Nice snag. Mom in the green. XCM is printing green above the do. Entropy moving lower. Fuck, that's a decent setup. That's a decent setup right there. Yeah, we absolutely do have to look for shit like that. We absolutely do have to look for shit like that. I've been yeah, I've been in this volatility trade. It's fucking pissing me off so much. There's so many things I want to start taking chances on, but I've just essentially been long volatility for I think longer than 45 days now. Let me double check. I mean, it was a good call, but it wasn't executed correctly. How long has it been? No, 36 days. Okay, I'm gonna give it some more time. I'm gonna give it some more time. Yeah, nice play. We will most certainly be prioritizing taking a look at occurrences like that, because that's money in the pocket. That's money in the pocket. All right, how are the spies doing? Wow, down a whole 1.5% on the second expected move. Man, not a good look for SPY, especially if we close like this. With the SSR moving up and the XEM flipping red below the do. That's not very good, because we do have room on the weekly. We do have room on the weekly HVP. NDX weekly EM has so much move. Let's take a look. Yeah, and it's you did, I think you got to the first, you almost got to the first expected move. Certainly if things get insane, like 14,336 is within the expected moves. By similar metric, 17,000 is within the expected moves as well. We have to probably give it some more time here for a volatility expansion. This is gonna take a while. But yeah, that's certainly within the range of probabilities. Crazy. And the SSR is moving up here, man. Do you guys know flux? No, what is a flux? This is the Turkey 100 index. This is priced in TRY, in lira. Having a pretty shit day yesterday. A project decentralized Web 3.0. All right, I'll bite. What is a flux? Centralized cloud infrastructure. All right, here are some words. New generation of scalable decentralized cloud infrastructure. Simply develop, manage, and spawn your applications on multiple servers at once. Ready for Web 3.0, dApps, and more. So just decentralized servers. That's pretty cool. The Turkey stock market, I think it hit a circuit breaker. As far as I'm aware, I think the Turkey stock market hit a circuit breaker. Turkey's big index called BIST 100. Let's take a look at that one too. Yeah, this is it. This is it. Is this the same guy, Barker Honeyman? Yeah, it's the same guy. Let me just dox myself real quick, 1 second. Turkey's flipping the whole breaker box on off and on really fast. Yeah, man. Be crazy to live through that. I know. I know when we had a crazy inflation in Russia during the collapse of the Soviet Union, shit got pretty fucking wild here. I was very little, but like the stories that my dad was telling me is like, yeah, I had to fight people for like a box of milk. Like shit was just intense. Yeah, all right, let's take a look at Flux. What's Flux doing? Flux. Oh, it's too recent. It's too recent. Yeah, I guess just have exposure, but I'm willing to bet that there's a bunch of similar shit available. I just thought people in Russia fought over anything anyway. Not really, man. Not really. You know, the one interesting part about coming here, especially the city that I'm in, there are a lot of religions that are living side by side and have been doing so for a very long time, like relatively peacefully. We are super inclusive over here, okay? How's USD TRY doing? Jesus. Oh, Turkey. Turkey not doing so hot. SSR still has room to go. Holy shit, entropy moving down. That's crazy. That's nuts. 17, almost 18 bucks for a lira. Sorry, almost 18 liras for a buck. That's the right way to put it. All right, anything else you guys want to take a look at today? All right, I'm gonna take off for today. Couple of closing thoughts. Keep an eye on the S&P 500s here, as if the SSR closes like this, likely this return will be followed by a similar return. So that's not a good look. Certainly with the entropy moving down and the XCM printing reds below the do here. The big moves are now expected to come to the downside, and the big thing is the weekly volatility read being so low. I am expecting higher volatility reads in 2022 for a while. Actually, we'll see how quick this can come in. Certainly could come in. We don't have a timing. We can make assumptions on low volatility. We just can't know whether, you know, like a period like this, like where you had 3 bars of low volatility and then you had extreme volatility right away, like that's also a possibility. So do pay attention to this. This is going to be very significant. I will be back here tomorrow at the same time. I hope you guys have an awesome trading day and make lots and lots of money. Make use of the volatility. Make use of Kelly Mutual Information, Mom, all of the tools. They can combine together for some pretty powerful trades. And stay away from TA. Don't let people scam you into losing all your money on imaginary lines. Good luck, guys. Have a really awesome Monday.
Dark lights inside that the people's society sends out. Here's a word for the one who never speaks.